Oh, hey, it worked. I saw it kind of work at the last second. Alright, yeah, I'm live on YouTube. It just kind of looks like I have to reset. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I gotta reset the, what is it? The, YouTube one at least. Alright, did we get... TikTok's still good to go. For what it's worth, I did not mean to type it. So that's fair. Wrong keyboard.
Both the source and the reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could. But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation, then what can we possibly do?
My chat manager seems to be wrong for it. I can't tell. Did I get kicked to work? No, kick is eluding me right now. Not have you
The star is tolerant to life.
The chat works.
It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered.
Stupid alarm.
You've no recourse but to cower before my true power!
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the salt.
No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning.
Try stopping and restarting it.
So many seeds of life have already been lost. Countless perish as nature runs its course. Yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice. And no one will be left alive. No one.
All I could think of is that something is wrong with, like, my...
Did you think you'd
Well,
won?
no, it should be bait. No,
Guess
I'm
I'll have to
tracking
slice
it.
things
So yeah,
up.
all I could think of is that something might be wrong with my stream key. That's all I can really think of. So if I stop it, can I at least edit the information? Okay. Kick. What is this supposed to be? My stream key? Yeah, my stream key. I'll reset it. And then I'll see if that fixes. Alright. Actually, I don't even know if I successfully reset it. Okay. I did manage to get kick up, so there's that. Why does it say that why does it say I'm playing Apex Legends? Dude. It's true. I don't know why you're saying Apex Legends. Wait. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm struggling. Alright. Other than that. I probably can't manage to chat on TikTok because I'm cheating. Actually, hold on.
The sounds are coming from all around.
I'm using body immerse sound. It's so good. I'm hearing it from different angles.
It's actually pretty cool. It highlights very specific components of the audio design.
I love it.
Wait, it says that it connected to... Hold on. Maybe I don't. Welcome again? Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, it just took it, It just took it a second. Okay, so my manager will actually pick up and display.
Both the source and the reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could. But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation, then what can we possibly do?
Should be safe to close out of everything now. He says wishfully.
The star is tolerant to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered.
You've no recourse but to cower before my true power!
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the salt.
No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning. So many seeds of life have already been lost. Countless perish as nature runs its course. Yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice. And no one will be left alive. No one.
Did you think you'd won? Guess I'll have to spice things up.
I guess like the only thing I have left is looking at Facebook, but to be honest, I don't really get on Facebook. It was just linked to the thing. Yeah, I think I'm trying too hard with Facebook because like I can't like get it to cooperate. Because like Meta's doing all its weird shit. It's like I'll leave it live, but like I can't really monitor it. I'll probably switch it to a different vertical stream. Maybe on LinkedIn. Let's go ahead and swap this. Now that they're back.
Well, welcome everyone. Welcome to a /random Q&A with Yoshida. As you can see, we have a giant dice with us. So throughout the last day, we waited until the keynote was finished so that you guys had all the latest information on what's coming in the future of Final Fantasy XIV. And then we had you guys submit questions via a form. And we have collated those questions into 3 different categories. And we're going to be having Yoshida-san will be choosing them via this random dice. So we can't be blamed for, oh, they chose the easy questions, they chose the hard questions. We solved that problem here. So, are you ready to get started?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and bring up our question scoreboard. So, how this will work is we have 3 different categories. One is normal, maybe normal.
Normal.
And then maybe a little bit harder, the second one.
Oh.
And the third one is maybe ultimate.
Oh. Ultimate.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
Savage.
Yep.
Savage,
Normal.
and normal.
Right.
Oh.
Correct.
Oh.
So as you can see up there, we have two sides of the dice will correspond to the different categories. So we'll have Yoshida carefully roll the dice very safely, and then depending on which he rolls on, we'll take that first question and we'll go through the whole list. So you ready to get started?
Yeah.
All right.
3, or 4.
Oh, it is a red.
Right away.
Red. Oh, wait. No.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
no,
still
no,
two.
no. It's still red. You couldn't escape.
Even with his extra
no?
kick, it still landed on 2.
Yeah.
So-
No, it was red. Either
Two
way,
red.
red.
Okay, come on.
Come on. All right.
Oh.
Here we go. So,
Give us giant dragon ladies.
アウラの
体
男
格
性と
女性
アウラの女性でなんであんなに体格が違うんだ。
要は
Give us giant dragon
Give it-
ladies.
giant dragon
Giant
ladies.
Dragon Ladies.
いやこれはもう単純に遺伝子的な話ですよ。
I mean, this is simply put, it's just a matter of genetics.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
そんな答えは求めてないん
No,
だ
you
よな。
weren't looking for that kind of answer, huh?
これさ、Q&A
That's not even
っていうの
true
がさ
because there are
ほぼ
the
リクエ
tall
スト
ones
じ
in
I mean, we
Shisui.
framed it as a Q&A, but are you sure this
Like,
isn't
in
like
the,
requests
in that one
to
dungeon.
Yoshida?
He is right though. It is a Q&A, so answers are what we're after.
いやだからアンサーは DNA 的な話で骨格とがねと筋肉量が違うんですよ。
I mean, yeah, then the actual answer is it's because they're genetically different in how their
Yeah.
bones are structured and how their muscles are on their bodies.
でもみんなさ、ノー。
Yeah, the audience reaction is like, no.
まあまあでもこのそのもっとね体格のいいそのドラゴンレディを使いたいよは分かったよ。
But then I do understand that there is a desire for more, let's say, more hefty build, I guess, or like more muscular dragon ladies.
Giant dragon ladies, apparently.
は It's
Sigh.
ultimate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely in
I
that
know.
category.
It's ultimate.
For sure.
I know.
Okay, ready for our
Okay,
next
all right. Let's go on to our next question. Let's go back. All right, one down.
3, and 4.
So you went 3 and 4, huh? Okay.
one.
He tried to rig it.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
we have a blue.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's legal. Like, gambling.
I think he tried. I think he should get it for the
All
try.
right, so we landed on 3 very fairly. So our first question in that category is.
Why not?
It's that easy.
Yay, no question. Next.
There we
Oh, no, there
go.
it goes.
What?
So what is your favorite go-to glamour for your character?
Oh.
And what would your character wear all the time?
あ
好きなミラプリってありますか？
すいません僕もプライベートで遊んでるのでこれをガチで答えるとキャラがバレる。
I play Final Fantasy 14 like outside of work in private, and so if I give you my like actual honest answer, you
Yeah.
might find
What a
out
cop
my
out.
character
Yeah.
in game.
That is true.
Secret.
No, that's not true. Because like, if he said the answer, everybody would wear it. That's what would happen. They would put on the Yoshi P, right? Like that's what would happen.
着てるじゃない。あれですよ。
Yep.
Then let's put it this way: the character wears all the time. I think I've worn the.
I think it's usually his Lala that he plays.
But if you've seen Yoshi
Yeah.
Sampo character in our live streams, I think that.
I'm sure
that's
he has
worn a lot of the
others,
times.
right?
I think
But
people-
like,
yeah.
The Lala is the
Well, it was
is
an
the
easy
known
right?
one.
Okay, well, then let's go on to our
And
next question.
he was like,
Let's go back
I
to
think
the
a
board.
goth Lalafell or some shit. Like,
All right.
Right.
You want a 1 or a 6, right? To be fair. Oh.
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 Yes!
Get another blue.
Yes!
I like when Yoshida is
come on.
happy, everyone else is upset about it.
みんなすごいつまんなさそうです。
Oh no, you were right, man. They are upset.
Very,
with
uh,
Yoshida.
very upset.
Easy one.
Oh, okay. This is a good question. So, did you know that Magic the Gathering was making a Wandering Minstrel card?
Oh.
And would you sign one?
基本の詩人ですね。マジック・ザ・ギャザリングの。
and what do you
で、
want?
サインをいただけませんか？
あ
Well, so
もしあったら。
we have
Ah,
to.
so when you're-
Let's answer the question.
Oh, so many people with their wandering minstrels.
ごめん、ペン持ってきて。
Do we have a pen?
じ
Oh.
ゃあ、今答えるから。
Okay, we will answer that question.
Let's get a Sharpie out here of some type. Oh wow.
Will it take? The ink tends to slip a little bit, but will the micron pen work? Oh, I think.
これは
Oh.
ね
We got
専
some
用
better
の
ones coming. Let's see what we got.
専用のペンで書いた方
白いやつの
が
方が。
あれどこ行った専用のペン
We have a
あれだよ。
pen that writes really well on Magic the Gathering cards.
小野ちゃんかステファニーが持ってるわ
One moment.
Oh,
Yeah,
you, gotta
so I can
get,
kite those-
you have to get the perfect pen for it. So
Yes.
please hold.
But you're
Please hold.
doing it on
Please
a
look
flame.
forward
Yeah,
to
don't do
it.
it. Do it on the arm. The
Please look what
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
here's-
Oh, that's cool.
Yes
Nice.
Once press
I'm a fan.
Yes.
Nice.
まずそもそもこのマジック・ザ・ギャザリングとの、FF のコラボレーションですけど、ものすごく熱量の高いオファーを、先方からいただきました。
So yeah, going back to the Magic the Gathering and Final Fantasy collaboration, we are aware of it, and there was somebody on the Wizards of the Coast team that has like a really strong passion for Final Fantasy, and so they approached us with the idea.
で当然マジックは皆さんもねご存知の通り、非常に長い歴史とそれからものすごくバランス難易度っていうところを、カードゲームだから当然すごく整えてると思うので、どんなキャラクターを出したいか
Try to be scholar.
それからどんなカードを作りたいかっていうのは基本的にできるだけ口は出さないようにしようと思っていて、そうじゃないと困ってしまう可能性がある。
It's like
And
when I
so, of
look
course,
at my
with Magic
kit,
the Gathering being such a long-standing card game, they have their.
I
Like,
can't really
they have perfected
mess
their
this up. I don't think
balancing
because
and
like there's
the
only so much I
difficulty of the
can
gameplay
physically
itself.
do.
And so, when we were discussing about which characters to have
It's
featured, or
put
like, what
out
kinds
the
of
it's
cards
put
that
out
we
the
wanted to
fairy,
have, I
and
was thinking that
then
maybe the
hit
Final
people
Fantasy
with
side shouldn't,
with
I
put
mean,
in
Ad
too much of
Eloquium.
our
That's all I
input
can
into it
do.
because it might kind of
In
trouble
terms
them
of
when they're
healing.
doing,
I mean, like-
the gameplay.
なので、アートワークは結構社内のスクエア
Well,
エニックスの社
I
内
guess
のア
more
ーティストも
specifically, it's
They're
Sarah.
obviously the heavy lifting, right, in PvP.
16の
Like,
主要
I don't
キャラクタ
know.
ーのデザインはチェックしたんですよ。
That was
And
probably
so,
a
of course,
major
we have,
factor
various artists within our company.
in that
And so,
last.
For the Square Enix side, especially under me,
It's because
Oh,
they're
shit.
like, it was like their LB that went off, wasn't it? And then
Yeah,
like fucking.
yeah, theirs did, and then all I can think of is that like they were spamming their like attack move, and then I don't know, like everybody just took like serious hits, and it was like
ウ
crazy.
ィザーズ社
but-
にも14プレイヤーがいてくれたおかげで、ものすごく出来が良かったん
It's like all I can really do is just
です
pull
よ
out my fairy.
で安心してたの。そんな変なカードを作んないだろうなみたいな。
I'm a little bit nervous
And
about
of
this
course,
because
there are
we are.
Final Fantasy
Oh,
14
okay. So the other
players
side is
on
also a
the
lot of
Wizards
healers.
of the Coast team, and
I think what had happened
you know,
is
they're
the-
really like. I'm sure the
The
quality that they would
Dragoon had
produce,
like
would
snuck
be
in.
really good, and so
The
I
OB
didn't
like at the same
anticipate
around
any
the
sort
same
of
He
time.
didn't have
maybe.
one. That's why that because like I was going through that thing the entire time. I thought he did.
SNS
But yeah, he didn't have an LB. No one had an LB.
吉田
It was
自分
fucking
のキャラク
weird.
ターを自分の権力でイラストにしやが
The
ったって書いて
I
あっ
want to
て
say like the
Well, I
warrior
saw
took
his
like
I
so I was waiting
saw
for the
some
release, and when it
lightning
once
like
came
in there
out,
yeah,
though, right?
yeah, I saw a bunch of
Like
shit too. It was a
some
huge
comments that
explosion
said,
and everything. But no one, nobody's LB was full. And then like diminished or whatever.
In one of the illustrations of
Oh
these
god,
Magic
oh
the
god, oh
Gathering
god, oh
collabs.
god, oh god. This is not a good start. This is not a good start.
知らなかったですよ本当に
I had no idea.
だからメインキャラをチェッ
This
ク
is
してた
not
か
a good
ら
start.
メインキャラじゃないマンダリングミンステルなんて
And I mean, we were talking about how we wanted primary characters or like main characters, and we did look at those, but I didn't realize Wandering Minstrel was one of those choices.
いやびっくりしましたよ
I just had to focus
Very,
on my
very
own survival.
surprised by that.
And we
Wandering Minstrel
won
shoulda-
because of it.
Wandering Minstrel should have been a planeswalker. Just saying.
OK
The whole panel, there's so many Wandering
Did it.
Minstrel cards in the audience.
Take care
This will be a signing panel if we do every
Thank
single
you.
one. But thank you guys. All right. Maybe you'll get lucky and there'll be another question about signing things. All right. We're ready.
3
We need a one.
3 or 4
Oh, come on.
Ah, no no
All right, we got a red 5. That's ultimate.
That is another.
Ah.
Oh.
Is this
Oh.
is this ultimate for me to read Japanese?
Oh.
Why this is Japanese
Great question.
Oh, okay.
Fandom.
これ皆さんわかる言ってあげた方がいいじゃん英語で
Okay, so I'll translate it back into English, I guess. So I believe the question reads.
I was being very durable. Yeah, it's like all I could do is do stupid shit like that. Make them really irritated with trying to kill me.
So good So nice
I was trying to be smart and like I was gonna send or I sent the fairy at the forward, but it ended up getting me like
まあ
hurt.
昨日もちらっと話しましたけどまあインタビューでちょっとその話したんですけど21ジョブすべてもう一旦動く状態にはなっていて1回目の自分で操作をしてっていうチェックは全ジョブ終わってます1回目のやつは
So I mentioned this yesterday. We do
bad touch.
21 jobs that are being put into that evolved system.
Just in case if you guys are
mode,
targeting me.
and I had an opportunity
Which you are.
to check it for the first time in its sort of in a state where you can control it.
God
So I've
damn,
done
they are
a
targeting me.
preliminary sort of controls check.
まあもちろんこれからその各ジョブ実際にコンテンツでさらに使ってまあアクションだったりとか数字だったりとかっていうのをもっともっと調整したりっていうのがこれからね9ヶ月間続いていくことになるんですけどまず開発はすごい順調に進んでいてブラックメイジも1回目のチェックはやってます
And so from here, we would look at the different jobs and utilize them in different content or battles and look at the different actions that are in the skill set, look at the numbers and make adjustments
Oh,
from there.
did I not
and we'll
save 'em?
continue to
Oh, I
refine
did?
it over the
Okay.
next 9 months. But yeah, I think development is progressing smoothly. And again, I was able to get a feel of the sort of preliminary controls.
でもちろんいくつかフィードバックをしてっていう部分はあるんですけどまあ引き続きさらに特にそれこそミスタープライムからブラックメイジャーあなたがちゃんと一番たくさん触ってみてくださいねって言われてるので戻ったらまたチェックのタイミングが来るので引き続きブラックメイジ代表として一生懸命触ってフィードバックをしていい状態よりいい状態にしてリリースしたいと思います
And of course, I've provided some feedback, and then we're continuously
I don't even know where they
refining
are.
it. And Mr. Prime, our Hikaru Tamaki, he especially told me that Yoshida-san, you play Black Mage a lot. So you got to test it many times to make sure
Dude,
that
I don't know why I can't see the fucking
and
white
check
mage.
and,
Oh, they're
and we'll
behind
make
me.
adjustments on the black mage. And when I go back to Japan, I will have another round of checks to do. So we're going to strive to make it even better and even more interesting.
All right. We're still missing 1 and 6.
I'm clear.
Oh yeah, we haven't gotten the.
I feel like this is cheating. Okay, okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh.
no! Yeah!
Man, we are going down the. Oh.
これ、チートサイコロだろ。
This has got to be rigged.
チー
Cheating.
もう出てんじゃん。
They already are ready for you. All right, so the question is,
I'm
could
not
we
some
ever
poetics.
see race-specific battle stances like in Final
I
Fantasy
felt pretty good
11?
about that, all things considered.
英文のように種族に特化したバトルスタンスを
I got no kills,
これバトルスタンスってあれ
unlike the unlike the white mage who got 5. I got 11 assists.
Into battle, right? When you switch stance.
スタンスってだから
そう立ち
構えのことですよね。
です。
Battle stance. So like, you know, when the
そういう
your
ことだよね
great sword, yeah.
え
great
でもジョブ種族ごとだよね。
And race specific, right?
Mhm.
11のような種族。
でも11のようにでもさ
It's ultimate.
武器ごとそう武器ごとの構えも必要だよねだって
Wait, but that would mean not just race, but we also have to consider what weapon they're holding, right?
バトルスタンスでしょだって
In battle stance, right?
What was the question?
ただまあ種族ごとに
That said, per
That's
race.
the glamour.
まあアニメーションというかまあこれもやっぱりエモートに近いと思うんで
Could we see race-specific battle stances like in Final Fantasy II?
まあまさに昨日
11.
ちょっと触れたアクションスキンのカスタマイズみたいなところで
I don't know if it necessarily has to include the
じゃない
weapon.
かなと思い
Well,
ま
it
す。
is a battle stance, but
That said, with the different sort of animation per the races, each individual races, I think it's close to what we do with emotes. And so perhaps, yeah, it is a matter of customizing that, which brings to mind what I mentioned about in the upcoming expansion, you will have character animation skin where you can sort of customize the look. So that might be an avenue you can explore in terms of making like a race specific or like what you're trying to go for.
まあ例えばさテレポをする時のアニメーションもまあ全員一緒やん。
Yeah.
こうやってヒューってさあれももう飽きたでしょみんな。
So for example, like when you teleport, the animation, the character animation for it is the same no matter what character,
Yeah.
you just kind of float and you
30 years.
from 13 years. So I'm
13
sure
years.
people have gotten kind of used to or almost tired of looking at it.
まあだからあの辺はスイッチできるようにしたいよね。
And perhaps I'm sure people would like to get a different look
ね。
to
Well,
switch it to something else.
なのでそういうシステムを今開発しているので、今こういうようなリクエストっていうのも今後お答えしやすくなっていくかなとは思います。
And so, because we are developing such a system where you can sort of choose a different animation for some motions, I think it might be more realistic to see requests like these becoming fulfilled.
Okay, well, thank you very much. All right, let's go back to the board. Gosh, we only have 3 more ultimate left.
Why?
Don't look at, I didn't, it's a dice. It's a dice. You're rolling
It's
it.
another red one. It's
詳
another
しい
red.
よねこれ。
That is Very
チープ
strange.
トリック
This has got to be
Uh,
some kind of cheat.
I'm in trouble.
This is a question he didn't want to answer. Butt slider.
No!
He's gonna come back.
Come back! Oh,
待って待って待って待って
hold on, hold on, hold on.
クエスチョン
Is this really?
Question.
There's a question
This
mark.
question? Hatena.
Question mark. Request plus question
No, no,
mark.
it's just a question.
No question.
That's the question.
いや。いや、分かった分かった分かった。
I got it.
ああ、分かる。
Okay.
まず結論から言うけど、分かりました。もう一回真剣に、まあやってはいるんですよ。やってなかったわけじゃない。もう一回グラフィックスアップデートしたから、真剣にテクニカルアーティストとのトップとキャラモデルのトップと改めて日本に帰ったら協議をします。これはね約束します。この場で。
Long story short, I mean, we tried to consider it. I tell you, we really tried to consider this, but now that we've done our graphical update, I'm going to go back once more and talk to the top of the technical artists and then the character modelers and see. We're going to discuss it.
They're going to look into butt sliding. He does God's work.
ただ
That said,
この場で言っておきたいけど、お尻をだよ。
so I want to say one thing, your butt,
大きくするっていうことは、
making the butt large.
ここに剣がついてたりさ、
So say you had a sword sheath on your side,
マントがあったりするじ
or
ゃ
if you
な
had
い
a。cape hanging behind your back,
そのまま大きくすると全部突き抜けるんだよ。
and if the butt is larger than it's supposed to be, it's gonna stick out. You're gonna see some clipping.
なんだって？
What is everyone saying?
あ、
Xenos pulls it off. Xenos.
ゼノスはできてるじゃないですかって。
いや、あれはじゃあ分かった分かった。
I'm just relaying. I didn't vouch.
分かった分かった。I'm loose.
I understand. I understand.
I'm dying. Okay.
I'm dying.
I'm wiped.
No.
Okay. Okay. じゃあいいもうグダグダ言わずにトライします。じゃあ。はい。
Okay, okay. I'll stop trying to drag my feet now. I'll try to talk about it or discuss it with my team once again.
Well, the good news is you only have 2 ultimate left, so I mean, at this point, it's smooth sailing.
Ultimate is scary.
Ultimate is scary.
You made ultimate. I mean, yeah!
Our very
first 6.
first flag.
You seem very
Come on.
triumphant. All right, let's take a look at our very first. Okay. Aw, everyone's. Your fondest memory of working on 14 at any time during development. 2012 through 2026. Thank you for the dates, too.
その年月の間で一番思い出に残ってるいい思い出を教えてください。
これは結構むしろちょっとノーマルぐらいの質問ですけど、一番思い出に残ってるのは一番最初のファンフェス、ラスベガスでやったファンフェス、2014? ああ。
So this might actually be in the blue the blue category, the easy category, the normal. But yeah, the answer to this is the very first fan festival, the one we did in Las Vegas in 2014.
でなぜかというと、
And the reason why is
まあ、1.0 っていうのが、まあ、非常に厳しい状態で、まあ、みんなで力を合わせて RLM リボンを作って、でまあ本当その間世界中たくさんのプレイヤーの方にそれを支えてもらって、どうにか ARR をリリースできて、でやっぱり僕の次の目標っていうのはエクスパンションを出すこと、もう一つはファンフェスを開催して、しかもグローバルでプレイヤーの皆さんに直接感謝を伝えることだと思っていたので、その当時の目標が、まあ、まずそれがいよいよ達成できる、なぜならヘブンズワードをそこで発表するから、まあそれがまず実現できるっていうこと自体がすごい思い出に残ってて、まあ続きがあります。
So the reason why is that with the original launch and that being a very rocky start, we worked so hard and worked together to create A Realm Reborn. And even throughout that process, the players around the world provided their support, and we were able to get to releasing A Realm Reborn. And so my goals immediately after that was to work towards being able to release an expansion for Final Fantasy XIV, and plus do a festival of sorts, a festival for the fans, and do it in a global scale, and convey my thanks to the players for sticking with us. And that was kind of like my goal after A Realm Reborn. And it came true with the being able to announce Heaven's Word.
ちなみに2014年ラスベガスファンフェスいたよっていう方います？
Actually, I'm curious now. Who here did attend the 2014 Las Vegas Fan
いる、
Festival?
ありがとうござい
There
ます。
are. Thank you.
で、まあいよいよオープニング、ヘブンズワードのティザートレーラーが流れて、僕の初めての基調講演、そのまさにステージの脇でトレーラーが終わったら登場する、でそのタイミングをそこで待ってたんですけど。
And so when we got to Fan Festival, and then we were going to play the teaser trailer for Heaven's Word as our sort of opener.
Oh,
and
that's
I was waiting on the stage
cheeky.
sleeve to do my
I fucked
very
that up.
first keynote.
Wait, can I go back
で
up?
トレーラーが終わった瞬間にものすごい歓声をいただいて、まずその歓声の凄さでもうすごい緊張しちゃって。
And once the trailer finished playing, I heard this loud applause and cheer, and it was just so much that
Dude.
I suddenly became nervous.
でさらにもう行くし、でも
Oh
行くしかないから出たら
Oh, I got like 10 minutes to
こ
do
の
this.
3倍ぐらいすごい歓声をいただいて、僕がお礼を言おうと思って来たのに、ものすごくその歓迎してもらったのがもう今でも忘れられないです。僕の中で一番思い出に残ってます。
And so,
Oh, I got
although I'm
I
nervous,
got
I
way
had to
too
go
greedy.
on
There was no way I
stage
was
'cause
going to do
keynote,
that.
and then once I stepped out,
Wait, where is it?
that cheer that I heard after the opening trailer expanded to 3 times the loudness when I got on stage, and I was blown away. I was here to thank the players, but then I just received so much power from that, and I cannot forget that even to this day.
まあこの話ちょっとだけ続きがあって、
Oh, there's a little bit more to this.
Oh my god, I just
すごい緊張してたんで。
struggle with that.
すごい一生懸
Oh,
命
fuck.
話したんですよ。
So again, I was very nervous, and so I was very I tried to do my best in trying to speak through my keynote.
で初めてのエクスパンション紹介して、
And so I go and introduce different elements of this new expansion that we're going to be releasing, and explain.
で予定していたこと全部話せたぞ。
And so
I
got
think I
to,
have
okay,
glow
I was able
sticks.
to
Let me see if
express
I have
everything
glow
that I needed to
sticks.
do and had planned for.
で
Let's
オープニン
see.
グをやって
I can
よし
reprimand.
やった俺はやり遂げたって
And then we segued into the opening ceremonies, and then we did our greetings, and okay, I fulfilled my role, and I go back.
Reprimand myself.
で
Um,
すぐね SNS を見たんですよ
I
みんなの
can
感想
cheer
を見ようと思って
blue.
And so, as soon as I got off of the stage,
I
I
can
wanted to
cheer
check the
yellow.
reactions on the social channels. So I went on to check.
え短っもう終わ
I
り
can
え
cheer
終わった
jump red.
みたいに書いてあって
And a lot of the comments said, "Wait, that's it? That was so
yeah.
short."
It's end? え what?
Did it end?
あ
Wait.
で見たら90分の基調講演だったのに65分で終わってしまう
So when I checked the time, it was supposed to be
So I guess it's
an
safe to
hour and a
jump down now?
half to do this keynote. So
Alright.
90-minute keynote turned out to be 65 minutes.
もうそれでもうタイムキープを今まで一度もしたことがなかったんですよ
So until then, I didn't really keep time.
でもそれ以降タイムキープっていうのはめちゃくちゃ大事なんだというのを思い知ったのであれ以降は本当自分の中でその時間配分とか、まあ、どこでこうアドリブしたりとかっていうのも含めて全体をちゃんと作るっていうのを初めて意識した時でもあったんで、はい。
So since then, I've been very mindful about keeping with the allotted time, make sure that I am kind of pacing myself, making sure that there's a good allocation of what I'm going to speak, if I need to improvise and do stuff like that, and be a little bit more mindful when I build my outline to speak.
でも最後に、
I give
今
my
回
Dark Knight to 90 so that way I can just wear the same
エヴ
stuff
ァ
as
ーコールド
my
の
coworker.
ティザートレーラーを公開して基調講演のために登壇させてもらったんですけど今回の皆さんの歓声が今までやってきたファンフェスの中で一番大きいのをいただきました
But one last thing, when we revealed the teaser for Evercold and I stepped onto the stage for keynote this year, the cheer that I heard from everybody here, I think was the loudest this time around.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Hey.
Another flag.
これ同じ目しか出ないぞ
We keep getting the same
Yeah.
face.
That's strange. That's weird. So the question is, will we ever get crabs in aquariums? I love fish, but would love to see jellies and crabs.
ほうほうほうほう
水槽に。
あれですね水槽の中にまあもちろん入れるのにもちろん魚も好きなんだけどカニと
カニやクラゲ。
クラゲなどを入れたいぞということですね、
はい
あこれはイージーでしょうわかりました OK
Understood. Okay. Yeah, that should be easy.
いやイージー so easy
So easy.
I guess that's a yes.
どう
Yeah,
しよう
like
イージーって言って日本に戻ったら開発チームにお前何言ってんだって言って怒られるかな
I said it's easy, but what if I go back to my team and they're like, Yoshida, that's not easy.
いやでもクラゲか半透明がまずいいやそん
Is
な
it
ことない
jellies? Like say jellyfish, right? If they're transparent,
OK
maybe it's that translucent.
May-
that might be
maybe.
a challenge, but maybe.
maybe maybe so easy
Okay.
Hey, we'll take it maybe so
We'll
easy.
talk.
いやいや
Red.
おかしいって
No, this can't be.
No way.
No way.
Okay, guys, he's on to us. Turn it off. All right. Can you make long hair options, please? Like long enough to wear it is maybe
Long
lower
hair?
back, upper butt, question mark.
We're missing a question mark, but
They forgot the question mark, but it's a question.
No question.
No,
I think
it was too long, so we had to delete it.
I think Lisa's hair might be the longest.
Oh my god,
It's-
you're making
yeah.
that up, aren't you?
Can you make long hair?
In
Long hair.
general,
Long hair. Options.
Zenos?
Please,
His
like
was
long
long,
enough
but I don't know
to-
how long.
where is
Upper and lower
maybe?
back,
Where
what
is
part
maybe?
would we, or wait, hold on.
例えば
Oh.
腰のあた
But
り
it's like my
で
issue with like
上あたり
really
の
stupid long hair is that it's
ス
gonna
ーパーロン
clip
グが欲しいです。
like
Yeah.
all the time with everything.
質問じゃないや、ごめんなさい。じゃあ
Lisa's
作っていただ
only
くことは
works
可能でしょうか
because it's a ponytail. But like, if you're doing like Sephiroth hair, it doesn't. It's just gonna be a nightmare.
いやいやさ、
Wait, 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 wait.
Like,
Wait, 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 wait.
さっきはお尻。
Earlier we talked about
there was
that.
something
Now
close
we want long
to
hair.
We want butt
like
hair.
the Sephiroth hair. Yeah.
ウォーリアー・オブ・ライトってさ、さっきの話じゃないけど、剣をね、背負ったり、鎌を背負ったり、いろんなものを背中にくっつけるでしょ。
I mean, it's similar to what I said earlier. All of you warriors of light would have your, say, sword sheathed at your side, or maybe you have a scythe on your back.
髪の毛長いと危ないよ。
I mean, if you have long hair, that might get accidentally, you know,
It's danger.
it's
It's danger.
僕は皆さんのその光の戦士のね髪の毛をケア、これもケアしなきゃいけない。
I mean, I have to take care of our players' hair.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have to take care. やばい、ゼノスも挑発。
A lot of the issue
Xenos gets everything.
is because of how they do
That's
capes.
not fair to bring up Xenos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Xenos uses a custom model though.
長い髪は揺れるんだよ。
It's
たくさん
not. That isn't fair.
Clipping aside, the long hair tends to kind of flow, and so it moves.
コンバットアクションした時もさ、
So say you take a combat action,
揺れるやろ。
and your hair would naturally have to move with you.
大変なんですよ。
That is very tough to animate.
だってみんな下敷きみたいなさ、曲がんない髪がだったらいいよ、作ってあげるよすぐ。
So I mean, if you want hair with no bones and rigging, and it's just flat,
Yeah.
straight, that doesn't
So
move.
easy.
Sure.
バッキバキなやつ。
Yeah, it will literally be so stiff.
そういうのじゃないでしょだって。
And I'm sure that's not what you're
A lot of the
expecting.
problem is they're not using mocap like 1.0 did. But
さ
you know,
僕が今日ナイキの
I
シュー
mean,
ズ履いてるからって
actually, the game can
勇気を
probably
出ることって
handle
や
it
らないん
now.
だよ。
But like,
Just because I'm wearing Nike shoes, I can't just do it.
いや、分かった
We believe in you.
分かった分
Okay,
かっ
okay,
た。
I hear you though,
分か
I
った
hear you.
お尻と髪の毛は聞いておきますよ。
So I will ask the team about butt slider and hair.
I'd rather you fix my fucking tail issue first, asshole.
Hey. Don't talk Xenos, please.
Don't bring up Xenos,
Yeah,
please.
please.
To me, tails are the most
I hate
important thing.
tails.
Like,
Only one left. I mean, what are the odds?
Yeah.
Safe.
Black.
いや、セー ーブじゃないだろ
No, what do you mean save?
It's not ultimate. All right,
え
let's see.
How
Ooh,
does
this is a good one.
the team
How does the team decide what new jobs should be added to the game?
ほうまあ、
チームで
うん、
新ジョブを。
訳してあげてください。日本の方も見て
Just
る
in case those who are watching in Japan, I'm going to translate it into Japanese. チームとして新ジョブがその14に加わる際に、どのような工程でそれを決めるのでしょうかという
あ
趣旨の質問です。
若干長くなるけどいいですか？
So the answer to this question is going to be a bit long. Is that okay?
まずはジョブを決める前に、どんなロールをそのエクスパンションで、追加するかっていうのを決めるんですけど、その前提の段階でプレイヤーの皆さんの、当然プレイデータとか我々見ていて、やっぱり MMO でもあるので DPS ロールというのが当然プレイヤー人口が一番多いです。メインにしている人が。
So before we select the specific job that'll be introduced into the new game, we look at or the new expansion. Sorry, we look at the roles and decide on what we want to introduce in a new expansion. And of course, when we look at the player data and information that we have on hand, we do see that the DPS role typically has the most players in terms of what they main.
なので、最近はずっとエクスパンションのたびに2つのジョブを足してるんですけど、そのうちの1つはやっぱできるだけ多くの人にやっぱり喜んでもらいたいというところがあるので、まずは DPS を必ず1ジョブは加えようというふうに今のところは決めてます。変わる可能性はありますけどね、将来。今のところはそうなってます。
As such, recently, whenever we think about a new expansion and introducing the two jobs, we would like for one to be accepted or like well received and enjoyed by as many players as possible. And so we've recently been always including one DPS role job. Of course, it might change down the line, but then that's what's been our process in the recent years.
で、もう1ジョブを例えばタンクにするのかヒーラーにするのかもう1ジョブも DPS でいくのかっていうところは、その考案をしなきゃいけないタイミングの皆さんのプレイヤー状態を見て、タンクがどれぐらいいてどのタンクがどれぐらい使われてるかとかヒーラーがどれぐらい使われてるかっていうのを見た上で今はタンクを足した方がいいなとかヒーラーを足した方がいいなとか、もう1ジョブ DPS でも大丈夫だなとか、それをまず一番最初に決めちゃいます。
And looking at the other job and determining whether it's going to be a tank, healer, or DPS role is dependent on how many players or like what the status of I guess the players and which tanks are being used and how many people are playing it, or be it a healer, and try to look at what's out there currently and check to see if we need to add, say, another tank or another healer, or are we okay with going with 2 DPSs for the 2 new jobs.
で、それでもうロールが先に決まると、いよいよここから、バトルシステムチーム、今は5人かな。最近までは3人だったんですけど、やっと増えて5人になったミスタープライムが所属しているチームでコンテストをやります。ジョブのアイデアコンテスト。
And once we have the roles decided, then we look to the battle system team. I believe there are 5 members in that team. It used to be 3 people, but we had more people join, including Mr. Prime. And then we hold a bit of a competition or a contest where they can pitch ideas for a new job.
で、そのコンテストで出てきたアイデアをみんなで見て、どのジョブが一番面白くなりそうかっていうので大体決めていきます。
And so the team looks at the ideas that were pitched during that time and decide which one has the potential to be the most fun or most interesting.
でその例えばだけどピクトマンサーを実装した時って、まあ、FF の過去シリーズに出てるそのジョブですけど、やっぱそれもアイデアコンテストの中からピクトマンサーで面白いジョブが作れると思いますっていう提案があって、まあ、それが採用されたみたいな感じです。
And for example, Pictomancer, when we were looking at this, of course, it is based on an existing Final Fantasy job, but during that sort of idea competition, idea contest, the person not only suggested the Pictomancer job, but they had a concept that they pitched to the team of how they can make this fun and interesting.
で、今回はエバーコールドの場合は、タンクが5つの案が出てきて、
He's asking, or he's what is it?
He's 最終的に3つかな。まあ絞られてくるんで。
Answering all the real questions, like butt sliders and like
決めたのが、まあ今までの FF
hair that reaches your butt.
こんな形で戦うジョブないねっていうことで、
all the really important questions
したと。だから先に決まってるのはゲーム体験面白いかどうかっていうところを重視してます。
And with Evercold, we had 5 ideas for the tank role, and then I believe we narrowed it down to 3 ideas for a ranged DPS. And then I joined the discussion to kind of refine the idea even further, and looking at the gameplay or like how the job feels when you control it was different than that of what we had in our Final Fantasy series thus far, and so we decided it's going to be a 14 original job. So
cool.
I guess the process of selecting jobs kind of depends on like what kind of experience we want to deliver. How do we make it fun and interesting?
まあこれ以上喋ってると新ジョブの話しちゃいそうなんでやめます。
But if I keep talking, I might spill something about the new job, so I'm going to stop there.
じゃあ
almost got him.
ちょっとすごい困ってることがあって。
That said, there is one thing that I am a little torn on.
ファイナルファンタジー14ってほらどのジョブも武器が違うじゃないですか。
So with Final Fantasy 14, each job has different weapons, right?
毎回どんな武器で戦ったら面白いのかっていうのですごい悩むんですよ。
And every time we run into this conundrum of, well, what kind of weapon do we want to have this job character wield?
どんな武器で戦ってみたいかちょっとアイデアくださいよ。
I would love some ideas on like what kind of weapons we might want to see in game.
待って待って。
Hold on.
クロスボウ。はいはいはい。
Crossbow, okay.
ハンマーね。
We're not even tossing out new ideas. Someone say a flail.
パンチ？
Punching?
文句じゃんそれ。
That's monk though.
There's no shot. Someone said punch.
剣とガン。
A gun and a sword, or a sword and a...
そういうタイプのハンマーね。こう振り回すやつね。モーニングスターみたいなやつね。
Like a morning star.
あれ。
Bad.
ヨーヨー。ヨーヨーでも作るの簡単でいいね。
I mean, yo-yo would be easy to make.
Oh my god.
なるほどね。
I see.
We're gonna get a yo-yo.
No, stop it.
何それ？
What is that?
ウィップ？絶対ないわ。
No, sorry, no, that's...
作るの大変なんだよ、ウィ
That's
ッ
gonna
プ。
be really challenging to animate.
They can't do the whip.
なんかね、すごいたくさんの武器のアイデアを今いただいた中に新ジョブのやつあったわ。
What wouldn't be that challenging
So
to
we
animate?
heard a lot of different ideas come up, and we actually heard one that pertains to the new
Just
job.
cheap.
Or yeah.
Oh.
でもどれとは言わないよ。
But I will not say which one it is. Okay.
It's the yo-yo.
It's the yo-yo. He just said it on 3. The last ultimate wins. And it's gonna be another butt question.
The last one.
It's the last one.
The last one. 最後の1個ですけどね。
We still have plenty of time. Don't
まだまだ
worry.
時
Don't
間はあるの
worry.
で。
Oh god. They're cheering. Please let it be. Can we hide our tail?
So, question is, with the new glamour updates announced, are there any plans to add additional glamour
Oh.
plates?
Really?
今回
That's the last
ミラトリに
ultimate?
関す
I
る
mean,
アッ
like,
プデートが
probably.
施されて、
Eventually,
それを
sure.
きっかけにプレートももっと増やす予定はないでしょうか。
そうでしょう、そうでしょ
I know, I'm sure that begs that question.
う。そりゃそうでしょう。
I'm sure you would think of that
あんなにたくさんね、ミラプリできるようになったんですから。
because you have now an even wider option to a variety to glamour into.
そりゃもっとプレート欲しいでしょうよ。
Of course, everybody would want more plays.
分かってます。
I understand.
いやー、
But-
大変なんだよな、でも
I
な。
mean, it's such a process, though.
いやー、うん。いや、分かってるんですよ。分かってるんですよ。I know, I know,
I know.
I know. じゃあ、ほら、あれって、こう、一瞬で着替えられるじゃないですか。
So, as you're aware, you can change instantly with glamour plates.
光の戦士って、カバンの中身ぐちゃぐちゃでたくさん持ってるじゃない。
So, Warriors of Light, I know how messy our inventory can get.
でも、プレートも持ち物として持って歩いてるんですよ、あなたたち。
And these plates are also considered your inventory items.
で、今回、ほら、リージョンの中で全員、ね、データセンターの壁なくマッチングできるようになるじゃないですか。
And with this upcoming expansion, you'll be able to match with other, or do matchmaking with across the region now.
すごい荷物、データ抱えたまま、いろんなとこ飛び回るんですよ。
So with that data of inventory plus glamour plates, you'll be connected across the different worlds within your region.
あんまり増やしたくないんですよ。
I really don't want to increase that load.
いやいや、頑張れとか、お前ならできるみたいなことを皆さんおっしゃってますけど、実際にやるのはサーバーチームなんですよ、僕じゃなくて。
So, I mean, I hear lovely words of encouragement. You can do it, and we believe in you. But the people who will actually be working on the system to accommodate for that is the server team.
今そのサーバーチームはね、すごい一生懸命ほら、マッチングをアップデートしようとしてるじゃないですか。
But the server team is now working on the matchmaking cross-region.
それが終わったら、
Once they finish that work,
うちのサーバーチームの一番トップもね、ものすごい非化戦なんですよ。彼もプレイヤーなんです。
and of course, the top or the leader of the server team is, of course, a very passionate 14 player.
彼が機嫌のいい時にそっとそろそろミラージュプレート増えないかなって聞いてみます。
So maybe when he's in a really good mood after we've done all that work, I might approach him. Okay, maybe we can start considering additional plates, please.
まあでも
That's it.
まあ絶対彼見てる。
But I'm sure he sees it too. So he does see it.
いやなのでこの問題僕に対してのアルティメットよりも サーバーのリーダーに対してのアルティメット。
So this question, I guess it is labeled under ultimate, but it's not an ultimate for Yoshida. It's more for that leader of the server team.
日本に帰ったらまた怒られるんだろうなこれ。
So that means we get
Go back to
another
Japan
ultimate
and bring
question.
that up, he's gonna get mad.
もうアルティメットないよ。
Oh, we have no more ultimates, no more reds.
ないよ。いいの？
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what happens when we roll a red though?
Yeah.
We'll just
That's
re-roll.
huge.
転がし直します赤だったら。
いや、おかしいね。
I said turn it off, guys. We got all the ultimates done.
いや、絶対チートだろこれ。
You've gotta be cheating. Yeah.
なんでこれ？
How come? Okay.
いや、おかしいよ。
This is strange. What? Goodbye. May I get a? Oh, where did it
Check.
land?
6?
これやっぱ5と6しか出てないんだけど。
Black, please. Oh, thank you. ごめんなさい、大丈夫ですか?
Oh.
ああ。はい
All
はい。
right. The question is, what are the real names of the Arcadian fighters that weren't given any, like the Tyrant?
アルカディアの闘士たちで名前本名が与えられていない
はいはいはい。
タイラントのような
はい。
の本名を教えていただけますか？
ああ、なるほど。まずこの場、回答から言うと、この場で教えることはできません。
So the answer to this question is that I'm unable to answer this here.
なぜなら、
The reason why
まあ今後、まあファイナルファンタジー14ってこう8月がいわゆるアニバーサリーになってるじゃないですか。まあそこでいろんなこうエピソード、ストーリーがこう公開されると思うんですけど、まあそのうちの中にアルカディオンの闘士たちを扱うものが入る予定なので、それをぜひちょっと楽しみにしててほしいなと思います。
And the reason why is because with Final Fantasy XIV, we have our Rising anniversary in August, and we will be revealing, I guess, episodes, so to speak, and the fighters in Arcadion will be part of that feature, so...
まあアルカディオンの誰かがっていうか、まあ何人かがね描かれるっていうこと自体がもう新情報なんだけどさ。
I think I just revealed some new information, the fact that we're going to be like delving a little bit more into the fighters in Arcadion.
あ、マットさ、ち
Yeah.
ょっと振ってみて。
No, no,
I'm
no,
sure
no,
all the
no, no. Please don't be 2 or 5. Heck, everybody!
チートだろこれ。
That's gotta be it.
おかしいで。
Rigged. There, blue. There.
Oh, we got a 4! Yeah!
おかしいで。
That's messed up. That is messed up.
Oh, okay. Which sign of the seventh dawn do you have the greatest personal affinity towards?
吉田さんが個人的に思い入れのある暁のメンバーは？
ああ、まあもちろんね、全員こう自分たちでこう考え、しかも育てようとしてここまでやってきたから、基本的にこう全員に思い入れは強いです。
I mean, with the members of the Scions, we put a lot of thought into writing them and then trying to grow them through the narrative. And so in that aspect, I love them all.
ただ、まあ、誰か一人選んでと言われると、
That said, if I had to pick just one,
そうっすね。
let's see.
ウリエンジェかな、やっぱり。
Urianger?
まあ、なぜなら、
The reason why is
僕がファイナルファンタジー14を担当することになったのが、まあ、対外的には2010年の12月、10日に発表だったのかな。
and when I was going to take on Final Fantasy XIV as my project and publicly announce that, I believe it was December 10th of 2010.
で、その年末に、
And
まあ、世界にメテオを落として、もう一回作り直す、そのメテオ計画っていうプロットを、まあ、自分で書いたんですよ。
And so at the end of the year, we were going to have a giant meteor drop, and kind of the calamity would hit. And the plot of that story, the meteor project, I wrote the plot for that.
で、その時に、こう、街に現れては、よくわけのわかんない、こう予言みたいなことを言って、人々を惑わす。こいつは悪人なのか何なのかっていう怪しいキャラクターが必要で、怪しいキャラクターが必要だから作んなきゃいかんってなったんですね。
And so when we were thinking about that, the plot, I had to create this character that would suddenly appear or like randomly appear in the towns, and he would say something that almost sounds like a prophecy of sorts and confuse people, and have that sort of mysterious or like a weird sort of vibe to him.
で、新しいキャラクターを作るモデルコストがなかったので、
And we didn't have the bandwidth to create like a fully brand new character model.
エレゼンでひげ生えてて、フードかぶってメガネかけたらめっちゃ怪しくなったじゃんっていうのがフリエンジェだったんで。
So we had an Elezen with a beard and have a hood over his head and have some glasses or goggles to obfuscate his face. And okay, that looks shady and weird enough, right?
This is ウリエンジェ。でも、だからこそ、その、まあ過酷な物語を彼自身がある意味僕たちから勝ち取ってったんだよね。こういう俺はキャラクターになるぞ。こういうキャラクターなんだって言って。
But because of that, I feel that through that sort of harsh path that he had to go through in the story, he was able to sort of win that, I guess, personality, or like, this is the character that I'm going to become. This is going to be what I'm going to become.
だからずっと彼を単なる怪しいよくわかんないことをひたすら言うだけのキャラじゃなくて、話すのが苦手、自分の気持ちを言葉に変えてストレートにそれを伝えるのが非常に苦手な大人である彼をちゃんとこういろんなことを経て思いをこう伝えていけるキャラクターにこう成長させていってあげられたのは、まあ、めちゃくちゃキャラクターを生み出した責任があるからこそめちゃくちゃ良かったなとは思ってますね。
So yeah, we started off with this weird-looking guy who would say, well, weird things in very hard to understand language, and as you go through the story and you see more and more of his sort of what he goes through, he actually admits that I have a hard time expressing what I'm feeling inside and to be able to verbalize it. And you see that he matures as an adult, and by going through these different um, things that he emotionally experiences over the narrative, and being able to finally verbalize that, I think seeing that growth, I think is really fulfilling. Like as somebody who was responsible for bringing Oriange to life, I'm really glad that we were able to depict that.
だからシャドーブリンガーズでリーンに対してね語りかけるところと、エンドウォーカーでムーンブリダのご両親に会うところは泣きながらカットシーンの調整してましたし、めちゃめちゃ調整して上がってきたのチェックするたびに泣いてたんで。
And so, for example, when Urianger talks with Reen and Shadowbringers, and also in Endwalker, when he meets Moonbreeda's parents and has to kind of faces them after what had happened. And every time I would work on the cutscene and to do my checks, like I was crying. And whenever it came through for review, I would cry every time.
まあなので今でも話してるだけでもちょっと泣きそうになってくるので、まあでもそれぐらいウリエンチェはまあね、彼の旅はまだねこれからも続いていくし、頼もしいよくわかんないことを最近はある程度わかりやすく言ってくれるようになった本当に心強い仲間としてね、これからもね彼のぜひね成長だったりその旅路をね、皆さん一緒にね見守っていただけると嬉しいです。
I mean, just talking about it is getting me a little teary, but Oriange's story will continue. He may still be kind of not unintelligible, I guess. He's I think it's become a little bit more modernized, but I mean, you will continue to see him grow, and he will continue on this journey. So I hope everybody continues to watch over him.
多分次ラストだよね。
Maybe
Let's go
the
back. Let's
other
see. I
one
think
is
we're on the last
one.
hard one.
あゆみさんちょっと投げてみて。
Oh, no, well-
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I mean,
Oh,
it's a
Amy,
chance to roll.
okay, okay.
Yay!
Good luck.
Yay! Blue! No, black! Sorry, Tony, black!
なんで今読んで
It did stop. I got a little too excited.
RNG gives and takes. All right. I missed my job mentors. Any chance we can get job quests back?
I need my Curious George.
ジョブクエなんだろうな、ロールクエストというよりかはジョブ
ジョブクエですね。
はい。で、なんだろうな、ストーリー性のある、ジョブの、ジョブメンターって書いてありますけれども。
ジョブクエのね
そう。
リードしてくれてるキャラクターに再登場のチャンスをくれませんか。
はい。
特に私のキュリアスゴージに会いたいのって書いてあるね。
そうなんです。
Wait. Question?
Yeah, that's a question. There's. See it?
あ、バック。なるほどね。
Yeah.
いや、ジョブクエはまあ本当にジョブ数が増えてきてしまって、で以前はねそのジョブクエストをクリアすることによってジョブアクションをこう取るみたいなシステムとくっつけて作ってたんですけど、まあ、やっぱりバランス調整しづらい、そこにもうジョブ系がくっついちゃってると、もう変えづらいとか所得レベルを変えにくいっていうのでもう切り離すことにしたんですよ、まず。
So with job quests, first and foremost, the number of jobs that we have available now has become a lot. And so if we were to associate learning new actions through individual job quests would make it more difficult for balancing purposes. And so we'd have to consider about, okay, so at what level does one acquire certain job-specific actions?
でものすごい勢いでやっぱりジョブ数が増えていくから、 これだけの数のジョブのそのジョブクエストの話っていうのを延々書き続けるのはもう無理だと、コスト的に。それで今止まってる、一旦完結させて終わりましょうってなったまず理由です。
And with the staggeringly large number of, or like the amount at which, at the rate at which we increase the number of jobs that are available, also makes it difficult for us to write stories for the individual jobs as well, and to continue doing so would be nigh impossible. And so that's why we've kind of concluded the individual job quests, and that's the reason why we've kind of like ended it there.
まあただ
That said,
この質問じゃない部分ね、
that said, the part that wasn't a question,
世界中からやっぱ同じようにまたゴージに会いたいとか、そういうフィードバックはたくさんいただいているのは事実です。
it is true that we've received plenty of feedback that are similar to this, like they want to see Gorge again.
でシナリオチームもそれは認識していて、毎回は無理だけど、まあ毎回期待されるともう本当に無理ですけど、そろそろまあジョブクエストに出てきたキャラクターたちに関連するような、まあそのジョブのねお話っていうのをなんとか書けるタイミングを作りたいですというふうにやってもいいですかって時間があったらっていうのは聞かれてはいるんで、まだいつとは言えないですけど少しずつ叶う可能性は高いので、それをぜひちょっとお待ちいただけると嬉しいです。
That said, the scenario team are very much aware of these characters that people want to revisit or see again, and so we may not be able to do it every time. So I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but I mean, even the team was asking me, perhaps we can revisit some of these characters that we've met in these job quests and kind of write about what happened afterwards, and if there is time to write for those characters. And so I'm hoping that little by little we'll try to see if there is an opportunity to revisit those characters.
All right.
So the answer is no.
All right. Well, with that, I think we are just about out of time. So let's give a round of applause to Yoshida for answering our questions. Let's give a huge round of applause to the dice.
They didn't ask the real freaking questions though. This entire time.
Right.
Wait, they did away with job quest NPCs?
Don't do it.
I mean,
Don't do
you made it the Dawn Trail. What do you?
Now it's gonna bounce around. Really quickly before we leave.
So like, you know how like you had a mentor person that you would like, or not even necessarily a mentor, but there was a person that you went to for like an entire quest line for your job. That entire thing had like an arc with you as Red Mage. It was probably a Red Mage Master or whatever, right?
Thank you.
That concluded, and then they did job role quests.
We do want to give you a huge thank you for tuning in and joining us here at the Fan Festival 2026 in Anaheim. So
that was the thing they were talking about. They were talking about the job role or the job quest line for each of the quests.
The 80 quest was specifically to conclude those.
Yeah.
And you would get a title for doing that one.
So feel free to grab that page stream and join us because it's going to be an amazing show.
Yes.
Look forward to it. All right. We'll see you all later.
So like, I mean, like for what it's worth, you can essentially like kind of like there's a unique story for each of the classes and jobs and stuff. And then like once that concludes, you're then doing the more global thing based on role. But what is it? No, they didn't even ask the real questions. Can we hide our tails? Can we hide our fucking tails? Or
priorities.
Or another big one. What are we doing with the other Grand Company ranks?
Right, you know what's BS, right? We do the role quests, right?
Yeah.
And then we don't even get a rank up. We're clearly the commander at that point. But no.
I didn't notice or remember that they went away. They left an impression. Yeah, for me it was a silver lining because I stopped having to see Alka-Seltzer, fucking I hate him. I hate him so much, but he's over. I liked my quest line though, but I just hated him.
Mother effer, this dude decided to pop up in MSQ.
Yeah.
What gives him the right? Like,
he needs to go back to being a tablet in my water. Close that, or pause that, and then we'll fold this. No, like, we have... Actually, can I... I could check it, right? I can check. Is it? Yeah. Yeah. If you go to character, if you go to Grand Company, you can get Storm Captain or Serpent Captain or Flame Captain. You can get Captain for each of these things. You go through all of these freaking ranks to max out at these locations, only for it to stop indefinitely. We have Second Storm Commander, First Storm Commander, High Storm Commander, Rear Storm Marshal, Vice Storm Marshal, Storm Marshal, Grand Storm Marshal, and then Storm Champion. And then it goes through the same with Adder
weird,
and Flame.
We have the role quests that were specifically for the Grand Companies.
Yeah. It's like we are... Like, what are we supposed to do with this? This is such an icky feeling to not have this be a thing. And then, yeah, if I want a cape, I want to hide my tail. If I'm wearing a fucking cape, I want to hide my tail. Here's a perfect example. This... Damn it, he disappeared. You saw it. It was sticking out of his cape. I can handle it with, like, robes. That shit works. It's fine. It's whatever. But, like, if I have a cape, an additional layer of like, fabric outside of the initial layer of fabric, I don't want 2 fucking tail holes because that doesn't make any sense. What else do I want? What else is kind of needed? I mean, like the you know, Xing, getting rid of, what is it? Getting rid of, oh God, what is it? Glamour restrictions would be fantastic, but out of my list of priorities, I can deal with that the most, of like preferences of like stuff to add. I actually don't remember much about the Red Mage Trainer, but I remember a bit about the Dark Knight guy. Yeah, at least that he existed. Yeah. Yeah, especially when you go through now the Dark Knight stuff was just, oh my god, that story is so good. Story's so good. But at least with like the Dark Knight thing, you once you get to level 80, you get a friendly reminder of your Dark Knight compatriot, because your shadow is the shadow of him. I can't remember his name. It's like Flynn or Flit or something with an F. I think I can't remember. There is a thing I would like them to fix about that. The if I remember correctly, because I checked this before, I don't know if they fixed it. The spawn animation counts counts against or with your timer of the thing, which to me is disingenuous of an ability. Because if the ability says that it lasts for an entire period, and then you don't actually get a chunk of that period because it's busy being summoned in, that's a disingenuous ability. Hold on one sec. Let me make sure. It's we got like the cooldown thing, so let me go find it real quick. So yeah, so Living Shadow. It says 22-second duration. It fights alongside you with an attack potency of 340. I think it's designed to mirror your moves, and then like its output would be the 340, whatever. But it says you have it for 22 seconds. So yeah, and in like 20 seconds, I'll go ahead and summon him, and then like you'll see the timer go, but you'll see him in attack animation. I need to go watch recaps. Let's see. I need to watch recap videos about stuff I've done. I remember very little since I take very long breaks in the thing. There, yeah, you could do that. Or there's also New Game Plus. You can go and do it again. I plan on it. It's also a nice way to tell what raids you need to get. I haven't done any of the Hildebrand stuff. Yep. It gives you a good little indicator of what you have and haven't completed. Yeah, for Red Mage, I don't even think I did much with Red Mage. Hold on. I'm only level 5, so I don't think I did much of anything. Oh yeah, and I haven't done any of the like crafter quests and gatherer quests because I've been too busy leveling it in a completely different way. Do the New Game Plus once Evolved is out. Fresh start with new mechanics would serve me better than trying to jump in with all my skills. I mean, like, generally speaking, yeah, sure. It kind of just all depends. Cause like, it'll... I've only done New Game Plus a little bit, and I don't remember how it works, other than the ability of like redoing the stuff. I don't know if it's like I imagine it syncs you, but I don't know.
It does sync you.
It does sync you. Yeah, yeah. It would sync you.
Like
So yeah. So
when
yeah.
you need it to, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it wouldn't really. That's why I was thinking like it might not really affect whether or not you're doing it with Evolve or not. In terms of like. In terms of your skills. I would just say like the plus part is like you kind of don't have to worry about any of your you don't really have to worry about any of your
like
gear level shit if you're
like,
if you're past the threshold.
Yeah, like it won't sync you like when you're doing the open world stuff, but like
yeah. Oh hey, it rains inside here. Oh, because I'm not technically inside of anything. So if I step right here, that sounds like a bad idea. I mean, it's like all of how they should add a ring of dampness right there. Yeah, I'd like to go through New Game Plus and just kind of like,
man, people putting strange thoughts into Yoshi P's head, and we're gonna end up with a yo-yo class.
Yeah, with a hairy butt. Does it lock you out of your current progress? If so, I want to finish. During the New Game Plus, yeah, I think technically, because like you're activating the mode of New Game Plus, and then when you're done messing with New Game Plus, you deactivate the mode, and then it picks you back up to where you were. So technically, it might lock you out, but like it's only during the activated mode period, if that makes sense. Like for example, my MSQ is over there, but if I have New Game Plus mode on, I'm not going to be able to do the MSQ that's over there because I'm busy doing the New Game Plus. I just turn off the New Game Plus, and then I can go back to doing my MSQ. And then it's the same thing with any other quest line. Oh yeah, I came here to purchase something for pretty much anything, really. Yeah, it's a thing that you pretty much toggle on and off. Yeah. Yep. Well, I got my Viper passed. I mean, I might as well go ahead and make the Viper 660 just so it is 660 and I don't have to worry about it. So I need a bracelet of aiming, and then a necklace of aiming, and that's it. Yeah, and then
no, oh, fucking
yeah, I'll go ahead and buy those. It said a bracelet and a necklace. What? Why? Oh, because I'm looking at fending like an idiot. Wait, why is it letting me equip an aiming one? Are you implying something? Arcanist Rogue. Arcanist, freaking Archer Rogue, Bard, Ninja, Machinist, Dancer, Viper. Alright, aiming, and then the other one was a bracelet. Yeah, now those I gotta put into my inventory, or my armory. Yeah, because I'm doing a thing to where it doesn't automatically go into my armory chest, because I have crap in my armory chest that has just been sitting there for days, taking up space for no reason. Actually, I say days, but we're talking years. All right. Yep, that puts me at the 660 for Viper. And I'll just hang on to the other poetics. Let me update that. I gotta work on... I gotta work on my dancer. I want to get Dark Knight to 90 before I start working on progressing Gunbreaker. So that way they could just wear the same gear. And then, yeah, I need to work on Scholar's gear. Smart thing for me to do is just get all my classes past 50, so that way everything's at least got Ironworks, and I could just sleep on that. I started New Game Plus tonight. I don't remember a lot of the finer details of the story, and I rushed it because I was trying to catch up. I basically only ever did main story, ignored most features. Yeah, there's you'll have like class and job quests, and then they morph into just like the role quests, and then you'll have like other blue quest lines, which some of them are like to do a thing or whatever. They have like they're the really long like they might be like really long like side stories or whatever, but like not all of them end up becoming like required or like ones you need to do, but like some of them are like it's still like a good fun thing to go down or
Usually
whatever.
it's the first one.
Yeah.
For the Aether Currents.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
but it is required for some of the beach tribes to do the rest of those.
Yeah, I got that's another thing I need to work on is Beast Tribe stuff because I haven't done anything outside of Romaborn. And wait, I ended up completing Voth? I thought I was working on that. Hold on, if I completed this, I thought I didn't complete Voth because I needed to complete it in order to get the armor that I wanted. I wanted the dyeable version of the armor that it gives you earlier. To be honest, I didn't need to do just side quests too, just because one, to clear out my map, two, because sometimes they're pretty good. That was the whole thing we learned about the whole like Mogrim shit, right? Like sometimes side quests are just stupid and amazing.
Some of the random side quests are required for the Moogle Mail quest line. Which has some additional lore for some of the Fate bosses in ARR. Or Fate participants, because, like, I think the dude on, like, the bridge in southern Thanalan, or no, in eastern Thanalan, him and those Makote twins show up in one. Then there's one about the moon cats in southern Shroud or South Shroud.
Okay, it must be a different way that I get this because, or there might be more that I need to do and I just don't understand it. But yeah, there's like yeah, to be honest, I kind of want to go through a lot of the stuff again just for I don't know, like part of it to like as like a um refresher in general, but like other parts is just to like it'll feel more natural, I think, to have that like sort of experience to where like I'm just like cohesively going through like most of the stuff all at once kind of thing. But I imagine I'd end up doing this like a good distance down the line. I yeah, I don't want to do these. Yeah, I think I have to like upgrade you. Cause like you'll give me what I need. But I don't know how to do that if it says that I've maxed out the thing. Excited to be back, and I want to make sure I don't ignore anything this time. My biggest regret is not leveling more classes together. I think I only did 2. To be honest, like, in general, based off of what everything is like now, if you want to like maximize your like kind of like role experience, just I would recommend just doing that instead of like what is it like don't need to really if you're not too interested in like playing all the classes or whatever, you don't really need to worry about doing anything like that. But if you're interested in just like from jobs to roles, and then like how the multi questline thing is, it's separated pretty much by the sections. So like having at least one tank that's like fully caught up, one healer that's like fully caught up, a physical that's fully magical, and a melee that's fully just so that way you can complete each of those. So like you could just have like those 5 classes and then like just keep them up to date and then just kind of but considering they're planning on doing the whole gear reflection thing, actually I don't know how exactly that would work. I really have no idea. Some of it doesn't make that much sense.
I honestly, I just think it would work like the earrings, right? Like the pre-order earrings.
That's what I was thinking too. But then they started to say something about if something was under level, and then I was thinking that shouldn't work like that then. Like unless if there's a margin for the content, like the difference between, let's say it's a level 70 mission, you're 70, they're 70, the rest of the team's like 79 or whatever. Unless if it's just for that, something like that, referring to under level, but like as like I could read into that wrong. Is like I don't know. I think that it's definitely gonna be like one of those things that I'll want to pay extra attention to during their Berlin thing, but that being said, they're also changing a lot of like our gear stuff in general. So I don't know. Everything's kind of confusing. But it sounds cool. It sounds interesting. I want less pieces to have to navigate with. That's why I really got into the script stuff when it came to crafters. Having it to where they're all wearing the same shit was nice. That another thing about like leveling in general is that like roulettes can be like very helpful, and out of my experience personally, I don't really care for leveling multiple classes at the same time when like roulettes is like kind of being incorporated with that, because like it just kind of feels like some will level up faster than others because it depends on when you get like your weekly bonus experience, and like it could be kind of like annoying in that route. I think like margins of 10 is kind of good because of like the different gear sections.
Yeah, that's what I do. I get to the next like 2 like set of gear, like the tomes gear, and then move on to the next like job.
I think my game plan is to finish Dawn Trail, then do New Game Plus while exploring other aspects I ignored. Yeah, I should do the same. With the thing coming out in January, uh, the smartest bet would be to just kind of bang out Dawn Trail. Um, and then spend the time that I have until January just futzing around. But if I get my shared fates caught up to Dawn Trail, then while I'm doing Dawn Trail, I could do shared fates. I mean, like, technically I could do the shared fates of Dawn Trail anyway. It's just I want to complete Shadowbringers and Endwalker shared fates since they're a thing.
I like using the older expansions for the jobs that aren't like that need to be leveled up, like
yeah,
current stuff.
That was my plan with like doing the side quests. Like I kind of just figured I'd just be one of my jobs that's of that level, the side questy. I didn't do much with Grand Companies or Craft. I only did Blue Quest and that give currents, and I did the next to no Beast Quest. Yeah. I've only done the ARR stuff. Because like I thought it was like really cool of like the principle of doing stuff with the Beast classes, and then the Alliance quest line was really cool. So like I wanna catch up with those. Trying to think. I mean, like, considering you have like a set allowance, it is one of those things to where it's just like probably better to do like um one at a time. I didn't. I did all of the alliance quests like at the same time. Each like day was a different like beast, and then um trying to think. Yeah, I need to do. Yeah, I need to do a lot. And then going through the new game plus stuff does sound like a good idea as like a refresher for everything, and then another thing I'd like to do is I would very much like to like clear out my journal. Um I have 19 out of 30 quests currently like active. I just would like to get it to where it it's not 19 out of it's just like a few. So I might go and work on those just to clear them out. And some of them are relic quests. Actually, I think most of them are done at improper in out of order times. That would be something I would love to New Game Plus, is the relic quest line in its entirety to like follow the story in that like vein. Although it might be better to just look something like that up. It might be easier
Yeah, I don't know
to
if
find.
that's even one of the options.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. I don't even know.
I mean, the Manderville ones probably are. Because, you know,
crafting, gathering,
it's kind of separate, but kind of that. It's weird. It's like,
DPS, healer, tank. I never did the prologues to the role quests. I don't even know how that worked. Yeah, I might just have to look that up. Either way, it was one of the things that always bothered me, was that I didn't know the like correct like order of things, of events and stuff. But I was like, oh, I'll try to do the relic thing, but then it just kind of like it became a bleh. All right, what time is it? It is now 8:20. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream, and then I do believe I managed to get everything to work properly this time. I'm now slowly understanding how to get everything to work properly. So I love everybody. Goodbye.